Episode 77.
It's that Luka Doncic. That's his number.
Is it?
Yeah.
I kind of figured with you saying that.
I feel like the bass really slapped on that theme song today. It's like the bass boost or something. You remember when that was a thing?
Bass boosted, bass boosted music, yeah.
Yeah, like you go to YouTube and like search up bass boost, Imagine Dragons Sail or something.
Imagine Dragons Sail.
One
That's
of
not
them?
their song.
No, is that
Owl Nation. Is it?
Sail?
Yeah.
What song am I thinking about Imagine Dragons?
I do think Imagine Dragons probably could perform Sail though. I feel like they have like similar voice sounding.
Yeah. That was definitely Owl Nation.
Yeah.
Sail. What? I feel like there was definitely a song that maybe Imagine Dragons did. That was
probably like Thunder or Believer.
Maybe I believe.
I'm trying to think of what their like main song was.
Bones.
Hold up. They got a new album?
Oh, what? Coming June 20.
Oh, it's coming out soon. Eyes Closed is on it, boy. Let's go.
I was wondering because I made Adrian search this up and it popped up that picture. I was like, that's not. I said that's not the album cover for that song, but it's already number 2.
Bones
Believer.
is really good.
What is Bones?
Now that you call me out, I'm trying to think of it. It's like I feel it in my bones, or give me some time to think. Yeah.
I don't barely remember. I guess
It's
Radioactive. That's what I was thinking.
Radioactive. Yep. That's
Radioactive. Yeah, I was thinking that instead. That Radioactive and Sail. I don't know why I say they give them the same vibes.
They must have came out around the same time, maybe.
Probably, and it's probably around bass boost season.
Bass boost season.
That's like probably 2010 to 12.
Yeah, and you probably even like search up some like bass boosted Toby Mac too.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
That was also like right around the time dubstep was kind of taking a hit, but it was like not quite dubstep anymore. It's like a normal song with a little bit of wah 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 in there, some wobble.
I was talking to Bradley about dubstep today. I don't know why we thought that was okay. I don't like dubstep.
Sometimes it can slap. See, there are some songs that are not necessarily dubstep, but like one, okay, Toby Mac's dubstep remix album.
Dubbed and Freaked or something.
Maybe like that. That was good.
That's a good remix album, yeah.
But there's like some songs that I listen to that are kind of dubstep.
I'm talking like
yeah,
Turn
hardcore.
It Down for What and what's the other one? There was like another really big one. It was like Turn It Down for What and something else.
I know Famous Force 5 loved that kind of dubstep type thing. Oh, what is the song I'm thinking of?
Oh well, it doesn't really matter.
Is dubstep not like a genre on here? I thought it would be.
Good. We've deleted it. I'm sure, like, we've pruned it from existence.
Huh. Pruned it. It was a thing. It was a thing back in the day.
It was. It was probably around that same time, too.
One of these days.
One of these days what?
I'll make it where it doesn't do that.
Oh.
Man, yeah, I don't know. Dubstep was definitely a time. Like you gotta understand too, is like looking back on it, it's like it's alright. It wasn't amazing, but like in that time, it was cool. Like there's a lot of things from that like particular area, 2010 to like 2013, that like why did we allow ourselves to even like that? Like. The Animal rubber bands, silly bands.
Yeah.
Those are the ugliest craps.
People had like their whole hand.
I remember Jacob, dude. It had like a freaking arm sleeve of them. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. He had so many, and I remember I collected some too because of him. And then he ended up putting them around his mirrors because he had subwoofers and stuff in his car. So he like did that. So that it wouldn't shake as much and stuff.
Yeah, I think they were just called silly bands.
Yeah, silly bands. There's a lot of things. Then they had like the really thick rubber bands, so like that big.
You remember also those like, they were like rubber, but they had like the circle on them, and they were supposed to be for balance.
Oh my goodness! Everybody had those, especially baseball players.
People wear some. Like every once in a while, I'll still see like it's probably like a gym bro, like or whatever. Like,
helps me. My equilibrium.
like he was probably like mid-20s when they were like a thing, but like he still wears them.
Yeah.
It's usually a guy with like a soul patch, his hat backward, and like some weird tattoos. He's gonna have one of those balance bands on, and he's probably his son's baseball coach, like you're saying.
Yeah, definitely. Power Balance, the original. I mean, you can tell that's it for sure.
Let's bring them back. Let's get some.
These are just saying Power Balance. Like, I don't remember them called Power Balance.
Let's get some.
Dude, we should.
Just start it back because trends come back.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go to Amazon, so I'll just have it in my search. Power.
That's our next Gonzalez and Galyean merch right there, bro. Let's make Gonzalez and Galyean power bands.
Power Balance brands for men, dude. They have really upped their game.
$50.
What the heck? Hey, there we go.
Now
we're talking. We should have got some like Power Ranger like style. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
These just come in black.
We
should get them.
The
thing is, they're always been. Anytime I get bracelets, dude, you know my wrists, they're tiny, so it's like nothing ever fits.
Yeah.
But my hands are big, so it's like trying to get the bracelet around. And it's like, and it stretches into my wrist. It's tiny. Doesn't work for me. What else did they have, man?
I don't know.
People used to just paint their hair instead of dyeing it.
I don't remember that.
My brother did.
And
He used that paint, the red paint. He sprayed his whole hair red. He thought it looked cool for a game, and I think he did like a mohawk type thing. And he started running and started sweating. It just looked like you're bleeding.
There's like those sunglasses that like didn't have like this. There's like full on. You know what I'm talking about? They're like this. Like there's no bridge.
That was my phone.
Oh.
There's no bridge.
Yeah, it was just like they're like full glass. I feel like rappers would wear them.
I feel like I got to search another thing. What you made me think of though was the glasses that didn't have lenses, but they're just like lines of plastic.
Oh yeah.
Like the dance glasses. So how would you describe that?
I don't know.
Late 2000s.
Sunglasses.
Are they sunglasses?
Yeah, they'd be like sunglasses. Like something you'd see like Ice Cube wear or something. Or Snoop Dogg.
I feel like I somewhat know what you're talking about.
T-Pain.
Did like I'm Sexy and I Know It people with their names?
Probably so, yeah. Yeah, I'm Sexy and I Know It people. No, well, I mean, that's like the same idea, but they were like rap looking. They're like gangster though. I don't know.
We need some of those. No. Futuristic. But yeah, but there's that they also wear now like the ski glasses. You know,
I hate those
everybody will wear those. Like they kind of look kind of cool, like in a sense. But I'm like, I don't like when people wear them because I think they're ugly at the same time. But like just seeing them on the shelf, but I'm like, I would never wear those. I ain't freaking Chad or something, you know.
Yeah, for real.
Plus, I don't have like the body for that. You know, you got to be somewhat ripped.
That's not me.
That's not me, dude.
Oh well.
I don't know, man. 2000s.
I don't know how we got on to fashion, 2000 fashion,
dude.
But
if we weren't podcasters, we'd be fashion like role models.
Yeah.
I mean, look at what we're wearing.
Look what we're wearing right now.
Just normal stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you wearing a jacket?
This is my favorite jacket.
But it's hot.
It's not that hot. There's a fan.
I'll just have one sleeve up and one down. It's kind of bothering me now that I notice it.
Oh, because I was talking about the the bands, so I took this one up all again. I forgot.
I gotcha.
That wasn't a fashion statement. Oh well.
Sometimes I'm walking and my socks aren't like even, and that bothers me.
Yeah, that bothers me.
And then
too.
I'm like, dang, how I've been walking like that? People notice.
Yeah.
It's bad. But
local news.
Yeah. I feel like we need like a longer local news like soundtrack because like while it plays, I close my eyes and think of local news, and I can't think that fast. What is local news? I mean, for most like college kids, this is probably their last week.
Right.
I know Savannah just graduated.
Right.
So
I wasn't invited. Boo.
Yeah.
Where's that at?
I don't think I was invited. Like I think she only had like a limited amount of people she can invite. But I also told Jesse like a couple months ago. I said I'm not going. I said I'm not taking off work to go.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a long drive.
I mean, it's like 4 hours, but
Mississippi?
yeah.
I figured it'd be longer than that.
No, because it's like you just drive straight through Louisiana. Like it didn't take a whole long time. But it's probably closer to 5 hours, but it's in the 4 hour range. I mean, yeah, it stops and the lunch and everything like that. It might take a little bit, but it's not too bad. I mean, I've never been, but it's just what I've been told.
It's not that bad. I've never been.
I made 4 hour drives before, so I think I've only been to Mississippi like once when I went to Florida years ago when I don't remember.
Yeah.
Other than that, no, I've never been.
Yeah. We stopped in Mississippi when we went to Florida that last time.
Yeah.
We stopped in Mississippi and got some supper, I think. Yep. 4 hours, though. That's not even as bad as youth camp.
No, it's not. That's like 6 hours youth camp,
Youth camp is like 6 hours.
Tell you what, it was way better when you get to drive it.
When you can drive it yourself, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're going to do that this year.
You and Sir?
Yeah, I think we're going to take our car, yeah.
Your car?
Her car.
Yeah, I would advise to that car, not yours.
Not my car.
Yeah. Because you never know. Especially like going up the mountains and stuff, and then with gas mileage and stuff. Plus, you're going to have a lot of luggage.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
between
the
the
main
two of you.
reason why.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I'll probably have more than she does. I'm just joking around. I'm a diva. I bring so many.
You might.
What are they
Like
called?
Scalarius.
Yeah.
Like 5 suitcases. I'm like, what are you bringing?
Suitcases. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah.
I mean, like last year, I brought, like, for my clothes, and, like, if I was just a camper or just, like, helping out or whatever, like, I would not have brought a lot of stuff. But I also brought a speaker and a lot of stuff for doing the chant and stuff. So, like, that's something you had to take into consideration. I don't know if you are bringing anything.
I'm not. I guess I'll have to bring something.
Yeah, you're welcome to use my mics if you want. I don't know if they're charged, but I'm going to turn that off. It's my cameras.
I mean, I guess I'm going to have to bring a computer or something with the music on it. And
Or
the
your
lyrics,
phone.
I guess. Huh?
Or your phone. Last year...
Tommy will be there, so Tommy will be able to be like, hey. I guess that, yeah.
It was Josh that did the lyrics for me, but I just gave it to, excuse me, voice crack, Ashley, like, a couple days before, and she just, like, put it on a slide, basically.
Yeah.
So she'll probably do that again for you.
Cool.
Speaking of which, I don't know what you thought, but we're doing the Murph again.
The Murph?
And by us doing the Murph, I mean filming it.
Oh, I was like, dang, no.
If we're doing the Murph, we need some training before. That's that's another thing. Like, if I'm ever going to do the Murph, just know that I have been training for at least a month before doing it, if I'm going to do it. Like, I'm not stupid enough to just go try it, because you have to finish with those competitive people, you know what I mean?
Yeah, how come, like, they never want to, like, let you know, like, 6 months before?
Last year, I feel like they let me know, like, a month before.
Yeah.
I was like, no. This year, I just was aware, like, a week ago. Even though I knew it was coming up, because I know what they do.
I haven't even thought about it. No one's mentioned it to me.
Yeah.
When is it? Memorial Day? Which is
27th of May. But I ain't going to put my body through that.
Heck no.
Because you're going to be dead for like 2 weeks after that. I got to work, you know?
Yeah.
But anyways, I don't know what you have thought.
I mean, if they want us to do again, I say we can. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, but I feel like we can like
we have
improve
to
it.
improve something. Yeah, that video is actually pretty fun to watch.
It is.
Because we're like, we don't know what we're doing.
Well, it is weird because I feel awkward because I feel like I didn't realize there'd be some people that I know, but I don't know well enough to feel like it's okay if I film them.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like
the Hallmans.
Yeah, like the Hallmans were there. Like he might have been cool with us filming, but like I didn't ask, so we're like trying to like not use it too much.
Yeah.
Even though he was like the winner or whatever. So just things like that. It's kind of awkward. So I kind of felt awkward being there. It's like, oh, it's the nerdy guys who don't want to work out,
Yeah,
want to just film us.
They just want to film and get views off of it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, now they're on the golf cart instead of running. That's even worse.
That was so funny.
Dang straight.
Yeah, I wonder, is Daniel doing it again? Yeah, you know?
I don't know. Probably gonna do it with the vest again.
Probably not. He was struggling last year.
But I mean, I guess it's good to put it on the vest because then it's like makes it harder. But if you know you're already gonna like do bad, I'm not saying do bad, but like if you know you're gonna do bad, but you put a vest on,
Yeah,
then it like makes it a little better. Yeah, it's a good excuse. But if you do bad and you don't have a vest on, it's like it sucks.
True.
But I would be like, I'm not the type. I'm competitive enough. I don't like getting last. I want to get first, but I know I'm not. Because like if I go to do the Murph with, the Laos and all that, like I'm going into it knowing that I'm dang sure going to be close to last, if not top 5 of the worst or whatever. So, but I don't want to be last. But I also know that I don't have enough strength to be not last. So it's like I'm not ready to even. I don't want to do this if I know I'm going to get last. If I know I'm not going to get last, then I might want to do it. And if I know that I can complete it, and I know right now, but I can't. That's just being honest.
Yeah.
I like pull-ups. I feel like I could train and get to the place where I can do pull-ups pretty good, and maybe even the running. But like the second time you run after you do squats, nah.
For real.
And what else is it? Push-ups? I don't like push-ups.
I like push-ups a little bit.
I
like push-ups more than pull-ups or sit-ups.
I don't think they do sit-ups.
They didn't do any sit-ups?
Well, I think they do. It's a mile. Like 100
pull-ups.
pull-ups, then 200
Squats.
Squats are the last thing you do. Well, it doesn't have to be last, I guess. But 200 squats or something, and then like 300 push-ups. And it's either push-ups or sit-ups. But there's like 4 things, and then you do another mile run.
Yeah. That sounds like a horrible time.
It does.
Like, I don't understand.
I'm pretty sure last year, too, like, we got done, and then they were going to eat. And we're like, we let a couple people go first, and they were like, all right, let's eat. Even though we didn't really deserve it.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I don't hate working out. Like, I have to make myself do it if I'm going to do it. Yeah. But once I'm doing it, it's like, I'm okay while I'm here. Mm-hmm. But like that's not fun.
I love the feeling after working out.
The feeling of being sore?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not like when you're super, super sore. Like after you've been working out for at least 2 weeks and you have that sore but you're not like dead. Because that's my thing. Like I'll work out, I'll start working out, I'm doing good, and then I'll stop. And I stop for too long. So then I'm like, if I start working out again, then I'm going to have that really bad sore. I don't want to do that. But I'm like at the point where I feel like I need to start working out again.
Yeah, I feel like I do too. Sierra asked me the other day about working out. But I was like, when?
She's trying to throw a hint at you.
I know, she is. She's like, it's about to be summer, and you're way too skinny. That's what she's probably thinking. But,
Fine what my wife said too, just opposite.
The opposite.
It's about to be summer, and you about to be way too fat.
But I'm like, when will we have time? Like, I don't know, like, because we both work. Like, we'd have to get up way early in the morning, but that's not going to happen.
See, the most fit, or the biggest I've ever been, as far as muscle goes, I really wasn't skinny. I was just big. Like my stomach really wasn't toned or nothing, but my arms are bigger. Was when we worked out like every day after I got off work. But that was the worst time of my life as far as working out goes. Because I got home from work in Roy City. I got home at like 5 or 6, and as soon as I got home, I grabbed my workout stuff, went to the gym, and we worked out from 6 until almost 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then I get home and I had nothing to do. So I was consistent, but man, that was just too much working out for me.
Yeah, but then like I was saying, is like we also like on Monday, Tuesday, I have this, and then
the
bonfire. Wednesday we have church, which I guess we could work out after church.
Yeah, but y'all normally go home anyways
Yeah,
to get
because
him to sleep.
he's
So
gotta go
that'd
to
be
bed.
kind of
So that would be like a rushed workout session.
yeah.
And then Thursday night is when we do our own Bible study, which I guess we could
Fit in there before or
put
after.
in there before or after. There's a possibility there.
Honestly, doing it working out before would probably be great because then you can kind of relax and then be able to read.
Yeah.
But that's only one day.
Yeah, all right.
When
And
you're
they say you have to
supposed
do at least 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Friday, Saturday, or the weekend, you don't know what's going to happen.
I hear you, man. So me and Jesse, we started working out like, I don't know, a month or 2 ago. But it was a good workout that we were doing. Like, it wasn't long, but it was very extensive, I feel like, because it had a lot of boxing, so it was a lot of cardio in it. And I feel like if we had stuck with that, it would have been really, really good. So that's what I'm hoping to go back to, because I have all the stuff for boxing. But I do this thing where you just punch the bag as hard as you can. Well, not necessarily as hard as you can, but as many times as you can with a good normal amount of strength. And you do that for like a whole minute or two or something like that. I think I did like a minute. Actually, take that back, because we just started. We only did 30 seconds. Because I've had a bad history of whenever I start boxing and I haven't boxed in a while, I get sick because I overwork or something. I don't know. But so I'll just do like 30 seconds, and then while I'm taking my 30-second break, she'll go and punch it for 30 seconds. And we do that when you have 3 reps, basically. You do that, you're already pretty tired. And then we go do our pull-ups. We do 3 reps of 10 if you can do 10. And then we'll do some push-ups, 3 reps also. And then like some ab crunches, and then we normally go for a walk. So, but that's a great workout. It only takes like maybe 30 to 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Because I have time for that. Like if I really try to find time in my day for that, I probably could. Now some days I get off work late, and that's fine. So it'd be best if I did it in the morning, but I don't want to wake up any earlier than I do. But it's a good workout. So if you get a boxing bag, not a bad idea. But I have a pull-up bar, so it's like
Right.
I have no excuse. That's basically what I'm trying to say.
I don't have a pull-up bar.
And you don't have a boxing bag. You have many
I don't have a
excuses.
boxing bag. I do have a treadmill. Now, apparently.
Oh yeah.
But
I mean, you can always just walk on the road if you wanted.
yeah. The treadmill's fine.
I've
used
wish.
it
So I
a few
actually
times.
do like running, especially when I have been running for a while. So it's like not as bad or not as hard. But what always stops me from running is dogs. No matter where I've lived. At my parents' house, there's always a dog somewhere. And then over here, like I can run, but I like running distances, and I don't like repetitiveness. So like I would love to run this road all the way down to Golden and then back, but there's way too many dogs. So when we walk, we just go down this hill, which sucks, and then back up to over there to the dumpster and then back. And we can make a mile, but it'd just be a lot better if I can run the whole way.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I need to get back into it. I feel like
Same.
on Monday I can maybe squeeze in a workout. Like, normally as soon as I get home we go eat, and then I come over here and we pretty much start the podcast pretty much right after. But I bet I could probably squeeze a workout if I really tried. Tuesday, pretty difficult.
Yeah,
And then
because
Wednesday
the
the same.
bonfire starts earlier than we start this.
Bonfire starts really early. Like I barely make it every week. Like I get home and I'm gone.
Especially when you're like the one providing the meal.
Yeah, then you really have to.
Yeah, because you have to like rush home, get everything ready, and people start showing up.
I mean, yeah,
early.
even for you get home an hour before the bonfire starts. Most days, I would assume, because you get off at 5,
Yeah, sometimes you got stuff
5:15, 5:30, yeah. But yeah, man, you try to plan. Even if you say sandwiches, something simple, that's still you have no time. You have no time to get it ready.
Yeah.
So I would love to host if I had enough room, and then too if I knew I was going to get off in time to be able to work, like cook. Maybe if there's a day where I'm off for a holiday on a Tuesday or something, we do it. Maybe I'll try to swing something and cook. I don't know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a busy life. It's a busy schedule.
I think we're still in local news, are we not?
Yeah. I don't know. Do we ever talk about local news?
I don't know. There was a fiesta downtown Mineola that we went to Saturday. Fiesta de Mayo or whatever.
Supposed to be Cinco de Mayo, but it's on the
Yeah,
4th.
but it's on the 4th, so they just call it the Fiesta de Mayo. It's pretty neat. They had like a lot of vendors out there selling stuff, a lot of food trucks,
Tacos,
tacos,
Burritos.
taquitos,
taquitos, burritos,
yeah, nacho.
nachos, hot dogo.
And then they had like salsa dancers out there dancing in the streets and stuff. And then at one point there was supposed to be a tribute to Selena, but we didn't stay long enough for that.
Gomez.
Yeah. If it was a tribute to Selena Gomez, I might have stayed. What else was there? Not a whole lot. We honestly went inside more of like the downtown shops than out there on the street.
Was Elena working? He's here.
We didn't go on that side. We stayed on that side.
Closer to the tracks.
Mhm.
That side.
Yeah. My mom joined us. So it was a good time. It was fun.
It's good.
It was fun. Did you go to the fish fry? The golden fish fry?
Dude, I thought it was at lunch. It was at 5:30.
Oh.
Yeah, so ordered a
So-
pizza from Golden Grocery. Got it. Came home. Watched the movie. Then went to the Val's and David's wedding shower. And I stayed the whole time because I was bored. I was like one of the only dudes there, other than David.
Yeah.
Played wedding games.
There you go.
Did pretty good, I must say.
Good.
Yeah. Then I came back home, waiting for Jessie again because she still wasn't home yet. It took forever to get home. Dude, I was so bored. I was bored all weekend, man. I just watched movies. But I watched some really good movies. So when we get to that.
When we get there, we'll get there.
We'll get there when we get there.
I was quoting the Incredibles today too.
I understood that reference.
I did yesterday, I think, or today when I said coincidence. I think not.
Or it's such
And
a
I said
quotable movie.
right there.
Or even the I'm not happy, Bob. Not happy. No, but it was today. I don't know. Justin wanted something, or waited. He said something. I was like, no, it was Bradley. I said, what are you waiting for? And he's like, I don't know. I was like, something amazing, I guess. And like Bradley started laughing, and then I started laughing. I don't know. It's just so funny.
This is a really quotable movie.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff.
The super soup.
You are Elastigirl. Pull yourself together. Get yourself together or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hi.
No capes.
This is Carla. Jack's full. Things are getting really crazy.
This is car. Yeah.
And then she's like talking to the guys like, hey, look up here. She's like, I just wish I could forget the whole thing. You will, honey. You will.
Pops around thing. It's like the crazy thing about that movie too is like you feel like it's over and then it's not, because like then like Syndrome is like kidnaps Jack
At the
before
house.
that, because like you're like in the car and oh yeah we beat the boss and all this, and it's like not over.
And then the way like he goes out,
Yeah.
no capes.
No capes.
Like it's just full circle there.
And then there's the Underminer thing at the end.
And then they ruined everything.
And then they made a
Amazing
second one and it's not that good.
That was so terrible. It just, I don't know. I didn't like that they went straight into it. I mean, I understood, but it's also been like 20 years,
Yeah.
and it just didn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Why you just, if you're going to make a second one, you got to be good at it.
You know, it's like also like the first one is called The Incredibles, and then the second one's just called Incredibles 2. There's no the. So like if you're on Disney Plus looking for it, like in alphabetical order, they're like two totally different places.
That's stupid.
It's really stupid. I'm like, why did y'all do that? Why not just call it The Incredibles 2?
They're stupid.
Like,
It's like Monsters, Inc. Great movie. When I made a second one, they did a prequel. I thought it was good.
it's pretty good, yeah.
It wasn't bad. I feel like they did it right.
They did.
But, I don't know.
All right. On to.
On to.
You got anything?
So I get to this lady's house, right? I've been waiting to tell this for a while. Get into this lady's house. Well, I called the lady. She's like, yeah, my mother-in-law's home and my kids. So, okay, cool. Lady answered the door. It's the mother-in-law. And then the kid's like trying to get around the door like a dog would, you know? Not dog would, but like a dog would.
Dogwood.
And it's just like, I don't know, like just being a brat. And grandma's like trying to move her out of the way. She's like, get out the way! Move, Karma! Move! And I just started like...
Karma?
Yeah, I started laughing in my head. I said, Karma. I said, she was in an accident and she bad karma. That's what happened.
I can't believe you named your kid Karma.
Why would you name your kid Karma? I don't know if it was short for Carmen or what, but Carmen to me is normally a Hispanic name. The mom was white, but I guess the husband was black because the mother-in-law was black. So the kid was mixed. But so Karma just doesn't, to me, sound like a mixed kid name. It sounds more like a Hispanic name. But
You know she's going to get
Right,
bullied
Karma.
in high school because the saying,
bad karma.
karma's a...
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean,
I don't know,
that's
man.
not going to end well for
I don't
her in
know
high school.
why you would name your kid Karma. It just did not make... I just thought it was... Like, that's literally something that, like, a comedian would be up and be like, I can't make this stuff up. This just happened. So, it was that. And then, I don't know, like, 2 weeks ago, we're doing a job at one of the schools, and they have, like, a mall inside the school. I think I've said it before. we were doing the install, and then, there's like lightning everywhere and like a little bit of hail, I think. I didn't see any, but I think it was. Anyways, then over the intercom, they're like, "Oh, we need everybody to go to the tornado shelter in the theater, blah, blah, blah." Like everybody, staff, everybody. And we're like, "Ooh." And the guy was like sitting there on his phone. I was like, "Oh, that sounds pretty important." He's like, "What did they say?" I'm like, "Ah." And then they said it again. He's like, "Oh, yeah, we should probably leave." But my other coworker was like plugging something in the school. So I didn't know where he was at. So I was kind of freaking out because I was like, I need to go find him first. But then we just stayed in that room. Boy, crack number 2, man. We just stayed in that room because it was like, well, I don't see a tornado. It said a tornado warning, which means there was one. But I don't think there was one. And then, but we just stayed in that room because it's pretty safe. Because it's just a big fortress, basically. But they do have, like, their theater room in that school is, like, literally a tornado shelter. It was built for.
Yeah.
So, freaked out for a little bit. And then lightning was striking everywhere. All around.
Where is this at?
Forney.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's actually, so it's a public mall, I think. The school part. Like, there's a section where it's, like, it's open to the public, so it's pretty cool if you're ever in the area.
Ever in the area?
Yeah.
Of Forney?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe.
That's pretty cool. We went back in, and here's the thing. My coworker, this is not part of my work stories, but it's going to be.
Okay.
I like my coworker. He's cool. Sometimes it can be a little childish. That's okay. But there's things you don't say.
Right.
And he does that sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So, one, when you go into a school now, you have to get checked, obviously,
right.
for obvious reasons. Well, I have a backpack on because I have tools. The guy doesn't work with people. It's like, you have tools or whatever. I'm like, yeah. It's like, hey, I have to check it. Cool with me. I'm fine with that because I have a drill and stuff like that. He's checking. My coworker's like, yeah, you really need to check him. Make sure he's good. I'm like, okay, that's a little too far. Like, you just don't say these things at school. Okay. Anyways, fast forward. We go back to the truck, put all the stuff up. I'm like, you know what? Let's go walk around this mall and see what all they have. And I was like, I think there's a coffee shop. I want some coffee. So walking. Well, my pouch, I don't know if you know, I normally have scissors and like a knife.
Snippers, whatever you call them.
Yeah, snips. And then there's a thing called a can wrench. Well, the way my pouch looks, it can look like a gun.
Yeah.
Especially because it's not really like the way it's covered up. You don't see the scissors. Well, we're walking by a police officer. And he doesn't say this loud, but still. He's like, I'm going to tell you you have a gun. I'm like, do not say that. And he's like, here's a gun. Here's a gun. Like, kind of whispering, but still like that loud. And we're pretty close to the police officer. I was like, dude, I said, do not say that here. I'm going to get tackled and straight to jail.
Straight to jail.
Like, I do not want to be accused of that. And then there'd literally be nothing. I'm going to get tased for no good reason. Like, I can literally see that happening, like, on Drake and Josh or something. Like, Josh getting tased.
Hits the ground.
I feel like Josh did get tased in one of the shows.
Probably the Theater Thug episode.
Probably.
Theater Thug.
But, no, he just does some out-of-pocket
things. Yeah. They get tased when they're trying to visit Oprah. They're trying to walk into Oprah and they keep tasing them. I feel like, because Drake gets up, he's like, that wasn't very nice.
That's a good show.
Yeah.
Work stories?
I have one, but I'm not allowed to talk about it on the podcast.
Violates HR.
Huh?
Violates HR?
Yeah.
I don't think I'll have an HR, but... Well, I'll remind you. I'll try to remind you later. Sorry, guys. You don't get the special scoop.
You don't get the beats.
Yeah.
You said just me?
Just me.
Just me.
And probably Jesse.
Probably so.
It's getting hot in here.
It is getting a little hot. I'm still wearing a jacket, though.
Yep. You probably ain't going to take it off either.
Entertainment.
Alright. I have a lot to unpack. Because I've been gone for 3 weeks.
Oh, yeah. We've been gone for 3. Okay.
Here's the thing. I ain't going to say everything. I'm going to say what I watched. And then I'll go into detail on...
The ones you want to.
The ones I want to. So, I can't actually remember everything. Because I feel like I watched a whole lot. But I remember I watched The Godfather. But I only watched the first one. I only got like 20 minutes into the second one. But I just haven't had the motivation to watch it.
I'm going to take it
there
off.
You go.
I am going to take it off.
I was trying to think of an Austin Powers quote, but I couldn't think
yeah, baby.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I can't. Anyways, so I watched the first one. So I haven't had the motivation to watch the second one because it is kind of a mentally straining movie. Kind kind of. I care. I liked it. I didn't love it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
The first one, like, it's a classic, but I really thought I was going to like it a lot more than I did because I love mobster movies, basically. Speaking of which, I watched Goodfellas right before that. That one I liked a little more. I just like the tone of it, I guess. So much language, man. So much language. And then, so over the weekend, I watched 3 different movies.
Okay.
One I'm still watching, which is called Hypnotic.
Is that the Ben Affleck movie?
No. So I searched it up to see what else was on, but then there popped up one for Ben Affleck as well. So I think they're different. I don't even, there's the main girl, looks kind of familiar. I don't know where she's from. And then Dole Hill's in it from Psych. He's actually a detective. He's really good, actually, because I'm just used to him being that comedic person.
Yeah.
But he's pretty serious in this. And then there's like another guy that's somewhat famous. I don't really know who he is. So far it's pretty good. It's just about someone getting hypnotized, but the doctor hypnotizes her and makes her snap to go do bad things.
Mm-hmm.
But the 2 that I was going to say that I watched one was called Circle. Not The Circle. Because The Circle's with...
Emma Watson?
Yeah, which I've seen that before. But this one's called Circle. It's a Netflix movie. And I would say props to it because, one, I don't think there's a single famous actor in it that I can think of. Like, there was one guy in it that I think was, like, the dad on Jump In. I think he was in it. But he was just, like, in the background, barely in it. But other than that, like, no, but, like, and what was great is because... For me, when I watch a movie, if I see a famous actor or actress in it, I'm like, okay, they're probably not going to die. So, like, not seeing someone, it's like, I didn't know who was going to die. Because the concept of the movie was there's, like, 50 people abducted by these aliens. They're in a circle. They can't move. But they get to choose who dies. And basically only one person lives at the end.
Mm.
And so they're slowly, like, they start off, let's kill the old people first because they about to die anyways, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then try to justify this, and then they're like, oh, this guy's just a jerk. Let's kill him. Or this guy killed his girlfriend, or beat up his girlfriend. Let's just kill him, blah, blah. Until you finally get down to the last people. So it's a really, really neat movie, because the whole movie is an hour and 30 minutes. They're in a circle. There's, like, no other scenery for the whole movie. Like, there's no backstory, nothing. And it's just dialogue, for the most part. So, I can respect the movie as far as the dialogue goes, because I feel like that has to be super, super hard to make.
Yeah.
To, like, make something that interesting. So I watched that, and then I was, like, trying to find another, like, thriller movie. This is just me trying to find thriller movies. This is why I watch these. So the second one I watched was called Fractured.
Never heard of it.
It's another movie that doesn't have a lot of famous actors, and there's really not, like, a lot of cast, but the main actor... What is his name? I don't know what his name is, but I think he is like on Under the Banner of Heaven. He's like one of the brothers.
Okay.
But he one of like the cleaner cut ones, I think. Like the older brother, maybe.
Like the guy from Avatar?
He actually might be. What did I say it's called? Fractured?
Yeah, it's like Sam Worthington, I think is his name.
Let me see.
Under the Banner of Heaven. I can't remember
the
other...
Sam Worthington.
Yeah.
So he's the main actor. This guy's in it. Barely. I don't know where he's from, but he looks familiar. Other than that, it's like literally like the main cast. But I don't really know how to explain this movie, but it was almost like one of those movies where it's an illusion in his whole mind the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like. But the ending was like good, kind of a good twist, but I also just hated it because it was one of those things where it was just in his head pretty much the whole time, which is good, but I'm like, I wish it wasn't. I wish it actually ended the way it was supposed to end. So, it was neat. It was a neat movie. I don't know what I'd rate it, though. It's like, I like when movies make me upset at the end. I do.
Yeah.
I hate it and I love it. It's like I said, I think the other day, like when the main character dies, that makes me like the movie so much more. Like, I'll think the movie's like kind of but then the main character dies because of a twist or something, and like that's a big twist. I'm gonna like that movie a whole lot. Mm-hmm. Unless it's like a superhero movie. You don't want like, Spider-Man die or something like that. That's different.
Endgame.
Yeah.
Although Iron Man dying was pretty good. It was a good, yeah.
But I mean, he's been in how many movies?
Yeah, so many.
Yeah. He survived long enough. It was time for him to die. So, but that's how I kind of felt about that movie. And I feel like this next movie I'm watching, Hypnotic, I feel like it's going to just have a terrible twist that I'm probably not going to love. We'll see. I feel like she's going to be the whole thing. She's hypnotized the whole time. That's my guess. I don't know.
Are you done?
Yeah, that's my movie.
Oh, yeah, well, did you had more or not? I don't know.
We watched Shrek.
Yeah.
I finally gave in. I mean, it's a good movie. I can't
good,
complain.
Yeah. Shrek's
and
good.
it's a very quotable movie, too. Like, very quotable.
Did you get to the part where he said, the next thing I knew?
No, that's the fourth one.
The fourth one?
Oh, dude, yeah, I meant to tell you, dude. I found it. I can prove it that it's true.
The next thing I knew. Whatever you keep saying.
Yeah. I would just show you after, but because I've said it so much on the podcast, I have to, like, pull it up. Oh, it's not going to be on Disney. What's it going to be on?
Peacock, probably. Shrek, probably Peacock.
Yeah, even the first one's on Netflix right now.
Oh. Well, trying to think of what all I've seen in the past 3 weeks. Currently watching like 4 anime shows because we start them and we don't finish them. It's okay. We did finish one finally.
That's why it's hard for me to watch a show.
Huh?
That's why it's hard for me to watch a show.
No. It's because most of them she's seen already, and she'll like, this is what she does. She starts explaining like what the show's like, and then she's like, you know what? I'm just gonna show you real quick. And she'll like watch like the first episode, and the next thing we know, we've watched like 6. So like, but we did finish one because she wanted to start one of them, and I was like, what about the other one? The one that we were like almost done with. And she's like, oh yeah, we didn't finish that. So we did finally finish that one. But I guess there's 3 animes because I'm watching Demon Slayer with her.
Demon Slayer.
And we just started one last night called like Mashal, which is just, it's a Harry Potter like parody kind of.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it's kind of like, it's original in a way that like, it's kind of original, but it's so spoofing on Harry Potter. Like there's a magic school, there's like houses within the school, there's like a game that's pretty much Quidditch.
Like what?
Like Quidditch, you know, the broom game where they have the little ball flying around. You seen Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Quidditch.
Yeah. No, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I just don't know the name.
And even the headmaster is like an old dude with glasses and a long gray beard. It's like, it's Harry Potter. But it's like, they've changed a little bit. And it's actually probably my favorite one we've watched so far.
Because it's like Harry Potter?
No, because like, I don't know, it's like, and it's like kind of funny. It's not just serious all the time. Did you find it?
I think so.
Okay, well, I'm going to keep talking because you're playing the movie and I'm not trying to get copyright.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Are you, though?
Oh, wait. Okay.
With some pigs and a puppet, the villagers wanted me to sign their pitchforks, and this boy kept saying, "Do the roar, do the roar." Then I punched the cakes that the pigs ate, and the next thing I knew, my donkey fell in your waffle.
Oh, that's the best part.
With the puppet, the villagers wanted me to sign their pitchforks,
After it
and
says
this
it.
boy kept saying, "Do the roar, do the roar." Then I punched the cakes that the pigs ate, and the next thing I knew, my donkey fell in your waffle hole.
Waffle hole.
My donkey fell in your waffle hole.
I saw Shrek 4 once and didn't like it, so I have no idea what's going on.
I think it is where I said too. I was like, I think it's when he meets Fiona again, and he's like trying to explain what's going on.
The next thing I knew.
So see, guys, I'm not crazy. I remember it just ingrained in me. Next thing I knew.
But like, I'm watching One Piece myself, which is an anime, and I'm almost done with season 1. 61 episodes in season 1.
Why do people do that?
I don't know. I'm on episode 60. Bro, I'm almost done. You know how many seasons there are? 21. Bro,
God bless your soul.
They're not all 61 episodes long, though.
But if they even half that,
I think the next season's only like 15.
how many episodes does SpongeBob have in each season?
I don't know. A lot.
But they're also like 15 minutes
Yeah,
long.
but they're like 15 minutes each, so.
How long are your One Piece?
They're like 22.
It's not terrible. It's like How I Met Your Mother. We're watching that.
Oh,
We're
yeah?
on like season 4. Okay?
I've heard it's really good.
Yeah, it's funny. It's great.
Yeah.
But, and the episodes are like 20 minutes long. But what makes it bad is commercials.
Mm-hmm.
Because we have commercials on Disney. You don't, for some reason, but we do.
Is it on Hulu? It's like the Hulu thing of Disney. Like whatever's
yeah.
like from Hulu,
Yeah.
you have to watch ads on. But if it's
Makes
like
sense.
Disney, it's not.
Yeah, so we have ads. It's from Hulu.
Yeah. I've also been watching Animal Control season 2, which is on Disney Plus Hulu, so I have to watch ads for that.
But man, it's so hard to finish it because like we'll try to watch 1 or 2 episodes whenever we eat or something for dinner. But like, I mean, it takes a good bit out of you because you're trying. I'm just really want to get to the point where I meet his mother or his wife. I guess
I don't know the premise.
I don't
of
know
the show.
who it is.
I don't know the premise of the show. Like,
Yeah, he's just like talking to his kids in the future, and like literally every day of his life, he tells them a story of it. It's kind of like drawn out, honestly. But I mean, it's funny because it's just a comedy. So I mean, the guy that plays Vector.
Yeah, is it Jason Segel? Yeah.
Yeah, he did one of the episodes, like just like the other day we watched it. He says, you just hear him, "Oh yeah, yeah."
Yeah.
I don't know what Ted's in. The guy that plays Ted. I mean, I feel like he's in something. And then obviously
Maria Hill.
Oh
She's
yeah,
in
Maria Hill. She's funny because I only know her from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or like from
Marvel.
And she's so serious. And this, she's kind of similar, but she's way more like joking and stuff. That's nice. But I was talking about
Neil Patrick Harris.
yeah, that guy cracks me up. Oh, it's so funny to me though, that because in the show he's like the biggest player for
Yeah, that's
girls
what
and
I've
stuff,
heard,
but
yeah.
he's like gay in real life.
Yeah,
So it just makes
acting.
it like he sings in like every few episodes or whatever just because. But he's an amazing singer. Like,
Yeah.
have you seen Dr. Horrible's? Not
Yeah,
So
I mean,
Good,
I've seen some
Terrible?
of it with you, yeah.
It's such a good movie, I think. Because it's him and it's also the guy from Firefly or whatever.
Yeah. Nathan Fillion.
Yeah. But, I don't know, it's a good show. If you ever get around to watching it.
Yeah, I plan to. I want to watch The Office with Sierra. She's never seen it.
Not really?
Yeah. But that's a really long commitment to.
Do you even have it still?
The Pedivons still have it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
I
I
noticed it
mentioned
was
it
still
though.
up there.
Huh?
I noticed it was still up on your board.
I mentioned it to Nick, and he said he was going to talk to Megan and see if they're still watching it.
I passed him today heading that way.
Oh yeah, I had Nick with lunch today. I had lunch with Nick today.
He tell you all about his adventures.
Yeah, he told me a little bit about him. Shooting turkeys and all, or filming shooting turkeys and all.
Yeah. I know they got at least one.
Yeah.
So he's like, yeah, he sent me a picture. He's like, well, I guess you'll watch it here pretty soon, whoever. I'm like,
Nah.
I guess so.
No, probably not.
So, but yeah, it sound like fun for him.
And then I guess the only other thing I saw was we went and saw that For King and Country movie, which was pretty good.
Yeah, you said it's pretty good.
I enjoyed it.
Good.
Yeah. It's good that like you can make a Christian movie without it being like overly cringy. Now.
Yeah, I feel like they're getting better at it for sure.
Yeah. For sure.
There's definitely some cringy ones out there.
Mm-hmm. All right. One, two. Actually, before you say something, you wanna know the night? No, it was actually yesterday afternoon. We were sitting out in the building, and Sierra got new Bible tabs for her Bible. She's putting them there, and she kind of smiled at me, and I was like, "What?" And she's like, "I had that Taco Bell song stuck in my head," and I'm like, "No." I said, "How many times have you seen that video?" And she's like, "Not very many." And I'm like, "Well, no." I said, "You shouldn't even have the lyrics memorized." She's like, "I have the chorus memorized."
Like Snap Taco Bell?
Yeah.
Taco Bell. Man, it's catchy.
I guess so.
When did you show her it? Cause you said, I guess you said you showed her like a couple weeks ago, but it was just like the newer stuff of it.
No, I showed her the whole thing, like
All the way down to McDonald's?
no. I just mean the song Taco Bell. No. That's the only Snap video she's seen, I think. Unless she's keeping something from me. She told me she hasn't gone through the channel, but I don't know.
Oh, you'll know. You'll know when she watched McDonald's.
Yeah.
She'll look at you different.
Yeah.
She's gonna say, "I want to get Dr. Pepper. You want Sprite?"
Yeah. LOL. No, I don't remember when I showed her. I showed her a long time ago, though. It's almost like as soon as we started dating, probably.
You gotta get it out of
Even
the way.
before. Yeah.
Put it all out in the open.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like with my coworkers. They know a rap, but they know of my channel. They don't know of Snap. Other than one coworker, I showed him Taco Bell too. He just said it's cringe. I was like, man, I was 13.
Yeah, come on, man.
But
What were you doing when you were 13? Not being this creative. That's
yeah,
why.
for real, man. We were ahead of our time. We didn't use no dubstep either.
No dubstep. Hashtag no dubstep. Yeah. The thing is, I feel like we were like wanting to do YouTube like from what YouTube was, while YouTube was transitioning to what YouTube is now. Yep.
We're a little late.
We were too late.
But we're too young.
We're too dang young.
Here's the thing. I feel like some of our ideas are good, but we needed a good director. You know what I mean? And someone that actually knew how to edit, and someone that knew how to do cameras. I don't know. There's a lot of things that if we had the professional side of things, we would have been better.
We would have been, yeah, for sure.
Even like nowadays, I feel like if we tried to do YouTube again, we'd still suck because we don't have any of those skills.
Yeah, we still don't, yeah.
No.
Oh, well.
What was, and what is, shall be.
Yep. What kind of music you got?
You know, I think I was too caught up on watching movies. I didn't really listen to a lot of music. Like, there's nothing really, like, super worth mentioning. I will say, Forrest Frank released a song, No Big Deal.
Mm-hmm.
It's called All the Time. I thought it was a banger.
Did you?
Pretty good.
I didn't like that one that much.
Really? Jacob didn't either.
Jacob?
We were playing music
Jacob?
yesterday at my parents' house, and I told Adrian to play it. Him and Jacob didn't really care for it.
I didn't have Jacob listen to him.
And then POD released an album. I don't know if you know who they are. The people that sing "Here Comes the Boom," "Youth of the Nation." They're a Christian band. But
Here Comes the Boom, like the Here Comes the Boom song.
boom! Here comes the boom. Ready or not.
Cool.
Yeah, it's actually a Christian band. And then Manifest releases like an album, but he also does like some like covers.
That's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Yeah, he did one like of Crawling by Linkin Park and stuff. I don't really listen to a lot of Manifest, but Adrian was actually listening to it and it showed me. I was like, oh, I'll listen to it. So, it wasn't bad.
Have you listened to Mowgli's like band, like his rock band that he started? Yeah, he's like does like, I guess like I don't know, 2000s rock, metal, whatever you want to call it. It's called Body Wash. That's the name of the band. Their song "Blind" is pretty good. The first song they there was too much screaming in it for me.
Is it like Axe and then Old Spice?
Yeah.
Body Wash.
No, the first one was called. I don't know what the first song was called. This one's called. I just
Head
said
and
it.
Shoulders.
Blind.
Yeah.
No, it's called Blind. Yeah. It's kind of catchy. But yeah.
Who's the main singer?
Yeah. I think it's just him and a dude, actually. I think the other guy's like the drummer.
So it's like 21 Pilots.
Yeah, the Christian 21 Pilots.
Yeah.
You know, like Christian, I don't know.
I don't know what 21 Pilots are. 21
Like some of their
Pilots.
lyrics sometimes, I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, so I was doing some research on them actually the other day. And, because, I don't know, do you remember Switchfoot's album? And it was like covers and everybody did the cover of it. Well, every single artist on that album were Christian people. Like when you have Reliant K,
John Bellion.
I was going to say the Newsboys.
Jonas Brothers.
Jonas Brothers, yeah. And then 21 Pilots or Josh. Was it Josh Dunn or?
Yeah.
No,
Tyler.
Josh. Yeah, Tyler
Joseph.
Joseph. Yeah. So like he was in it as well. So it's like I don't know, like what he believes, but I know like all their albums, all the spiritual stuff. There's like a story about it, and he actually posts like on 21 Pilots like a whole video of it, like 2 minutes long. I don't know. It's spiritual, but I wouldn't say it's Christian. But I also don't necessarily think they're not Christian either. So
I don't know.
I don't know what they is. They don't ever cuss.
Yeah, their music is clean.
That's why I like them. To this day, like if I had to like feature, like put some two artists together and make a song, NF and 21 Pilots, dude, I would love that. I feel like they have. I feel like they could buy. Yeah, and it would work. But will it happen? I don't know. Probably not.
Yeah, the music video would go crazy though, probably.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
they have
that's another
similar
thing.
style. Yeah.
Yeah, they're story writers when it comes to music videos. So I think it'd be cool. But yeah, no, I haven't really listened a whole lot. I listened to a little bit of 21 Pilots, but their album's about to come out. That's the thing is, like, I really like them. But, like, I don't know, this next album seems very dark.
Really?
Just like the way it looks, the picture itself. So
I still only listened to the first song they did.
yeah. So like, blurry face was supposed to mean something, and then Trench was like he was in this area of Trench where he's like held captive. That's why all the songs are a little bit more darker. And then Scale Back and Isolated is basically he was captured and forced to make music for the world, to like stuff that person who captured him wants them to release, like Saturday. He seems very upbeat or whatever. And then now this next album is he's gotten free from the person who held him captive, and now he's leading the Banditos, which is like his fans basically. That's like the general idea of what I got from the video. So it's interesting, strange, but
Interesting.
we'll see how it goes.
I like Saturday.
I do too. I like that album, but it is a very, to me, it's a little upbeat, which is not bad, but I really like Trench a lot. Trench is probably my favorite one. And the Blurry Face is really good too.
Yeah.
But,
Trench probably might be the best one though.
yeah. Like Chlorine, Jumpsuit.
Chlorine might be their best song of all time. I don't know.
It's one of those songs that I didn't even know about for a little bit, and then I finally
Hot
found out.
take.
Yeah. It is a great song. Sipping on straight chlorine.
Yeah. And then like the very like the I
This
guess
beat
the
is
bridge.
a chemical.
Is it the bridge? We're like, can you build my home with pieces? Ah, dude, I love that.
The
part.
way they can switch it up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Pet Cheetah.
Pet Cheetah. I don't listen to them that much.
I had a Pet Cheetah down in my basement. Something and raised them and named them, staked them. Jason.
Yeah.
pretty
I like the hype.
Don't
Yeah,
believe
it's
it.
hard. No. My kind will be on my side. Just don't believe the hype. I love that one.
Yeah. Jumpsuit though, like if you're on the interstate,
Oh yeah.
you want to go hard, do
Jumpsuit.
Actually,
Yeah.
that sounds like Heavy Dirty Soul.
That did kind of sound like Heavy Dirty Soul. Sorry. What's the other one? Nico and the Niners. I like that one. Yeah.
And Banditos, that's a good one too.
I don't remember that one either.
I'm not gonna play it. I was about to play it, I better not. I'm a bandito. That's not really how it goes. Similar.
I don't know.
Anyways, we better go on to before we hit an hour. We're not used to that. Every time.
We said we were going to do something different with Reflect and Deflect, and I can't remember what it was.
This is where the fans come in handy. Fans?
Yeah, the two fans out there.
We have like 68 subscribers, okay?
That's true. That's true. We do.
Or maybe 80 or something. That was just on YouTube. On our page.
Reflect and Deflect. Well, we talked about
66 subscribers.
66. Reflect on late 2000s fashion. Yeah.
I do blame my brother's generation for that. Not necessarily us. We just kind of get caught in the whirlwind of it, you know what I mean?
Right.
We're just like a boat, like a little sailboat right there by that whirlwind. And we got sucked in. Didn't know for our own good, you know, what was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I don't really take credit for the things of my generation either. Like the floss.
That's for dang sure.
And such dances like so.
Mm-hmm.
So I apologize.
Fortnite, man. Ruined this country.
It did, because it started the gaming, and now everybody games. And hey, people make money gaming. That's cool. It's whatever. But like at the same time, y'all gonna be blind. Y'all gonna be blind so early. The rest of us gonna be out here looking at the future and envisioning, while y'all just gonna be.
I know.
I don't know what's going on.
I think the statistics of people like with the VRs is gonna be wild, because people just like, you know, the screen's like right there.
You talking about like blind people?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's gonna affect eyes, because okay, the
Blue
people
light is bad already.
Yeah, because the kids or the adults, whoever's on the VRs right now, it's gonna make their eyes worse, and then next thing they know, they're having kids, and now it's genetic. Kind of. You know what I mean? Yeah, it is.
If you cut your hand off, is your kid gonna grow not have a hand when they're born?
No. Listen. Eyesight's different though.
Why?
It just is. It's in there.
Yeah. Hey, I ain't no scientist. Maybe you're right, but I'm pretty sure you're wrong. But I will say, that my generation, because I want the Vision Pro, even though I don't have enough money, but say I get the Vision Pro, I'm gonna like it. Well, now I'm gonna get blind at 40 years old instead of getting blind at 60 or something. Okay, but in return, when my kid grows up, I'll give my kid my VR when the kid's 5 years old. Hopefully not. I don't want an iPad baby. Yeah. But at 5 years old, now they're going to get blind at 20.
That's a conversation for next thing. iPad babies. Bro. Don't get me started. But we should write that down because there is a problem with society.
There is. And listen.
And it's already an hour in, and I don't want to get into it right now. But iPad babies. Come back next week for iPad babies. Okay?
We need come up with a cover art. Me and Jesse actually had this conversation the other day, though, about it. She said, we need to talk about this. So we're going to raise an iPad baby? And I was like, I thought we already discussed it. I thought we already knew each other enough to know we ain't raising no iPad baby.
No iPad baby.
I'm like, yeah, I understand sometimes that it's okay to be like, hey, I got to get some crap done around the house. Here's a TV. Here's a show that I know is okay to watch.
Yeah.
Because here's another thing. You're going to let your kid just watch don't let your kid get a hold of YouTube and have a YouTube just by themselves, because they're going to watch something they don't need to watch, okay? The kids YouTube, that ain't the way to go, because even if the kids mess with it, they're going to find something they probably shouldn't watch. You need to be there, and you need to make sure you know what your kid's watching. All right? That's just my rant. But the same with anything you're watching for kids television on Netflix, Disney, whatever. In general, if you want to raise a good kid, as a parent, you need to be responsible to know what your kid's watching. So what I was saying is, I understand that, you got to get crap done, sit your kid down, and let them watch a TV show for 30 minutes or an hour or something so you can do your stuff. But, hey, you wake up, turn on the TV, just to keep them entertained all day long. Mm-hmm. No. That does not. You don't need the TV to keep your kid entertained, because kids should be entertained by outdoor things, toys. You need to spend time with your kid.
Yeah.
But your kid gonna be blind. Gonna be blind. But I dang sure don't want an iPad. For real, having an iPad or a phone all the time. I don't know.
That's just the tip of the iceberg, folks. Come back next week for the whole rant.
Well, you were with me at Chili's the other day. This lady was sitting there, and across the table, she had two sons, and they both had headphones on.
Yep.
The whole time.
Yep.
I don't want to eat with someone at a sit-down restaurant and have headphones in.
I'm telling you right now, if I'm sitting down with my child, and that son of a gun puts his headphones in the restaurant, bro.
Slapping them off, throw them on the ground, and then give them to somebody else.
I'm going to be taking those AirPods. And you're not going to be listening to your AirPods for a while, because they're going to be in my drawer in my room. And then, if it happens again, they're gone.
To
me, that's discipline. Anyways, let's not do this right here.
That's what my mom did, dude. She was like, hey, if we didn't clean up our room, dude, and there's something on the floor and we didn't clean up, she was like, listen, I gave you a warning. If you don't clean up your room, it's in the trash. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so,
and hey, guess what? We cleaned up our room. Man, next week's going to be wild.
So tell Fireman Fred goodbye, because he's gone. Yeah, for real, though. All right, next week, though.
Man, next week. We going to hit y'all hard with it. So
there's going to be no...
we ain't going to have no topics this week. It's just going to be iPad babies. And how you going to raise your kid?
Yeah. From two people who don't have kids.
Yeah. And this is because I'm drinking tea. So I'm sipping tea. What's a tea? That's probably why. All right, it's been lovely. Episode 77, guys. God bless.
Amen.
Don't charge those iPads.
We didn't do any.
Heck nah.
We didn't do heck nah.
Oh, we're going to have a lot of heck nows next week, so you just wait. We're going to save them. We're going to save those heck nows for next week. Yeah, all right. Gonzalez.
Galyean.
Ow.